focus, discipline, and the willpower to make things happen. These are the traits that make a person achieve success. The one thing that all successful people have is the positive habits and the good rituals they harbor. Old habits die hard, and that is the harsh truth. But change these habits or adopt new ones, and see your life drastically improve. We are shaped by what we religiously do, and these habits, if adopted, will greatly improve our perception of things. Our mental and physical will be positively affected. We will experience less stress and will surely improve the quality of our lives. Welcome to Savvy, where we have lots of practical wisdom to share. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button below, and while you're at it, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more advice here at Savvy. And now, here are the habits we must form in order to improve our lives. Habit number 1. Create a morning routine. Getting up early not only boosts your productivity for the day, but creating a routine also does wonders. Having a to-do list for the day gives you motivation and decreases the chances of you procrastinating. Aside from having a to-do list, going for a run or lifting weights early in the morning can give you a serotonin boost. If outdoor activities do not sound enticing to you, meditation or yoga also help you, or maybe reading an inspirational book, or perhaps even watching videos from our channel. Establishing a morning routine helps us start our day on a positive note, so why not do it more often? Habit number 2, the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, or the law of the vital few. Basically means that in many events, 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. In our context, this means that if you have your to-do list and prioritize your tasks, that will have a greater impact on your day. This 20% that you do prioritize will affect 80% of the outcome of your day. This is a great way to get large workloads completed and stay focused on your tasks. Habit number 3, single tasking. In this fast-paced world, you may seem to think that multitasking is a must. But what if I tell you only a few can successfully multitask? Multitasking does have its benefits. However, it usually does more harm than you think it does, as it throws your focus all over the place. This loss of focus results in a mental clutter, making it harder for you to discern what things matter and what things do not. It makes you bounce from one task to another without focusing on a singular task. Studies show that when our brain is constantly switching gears to bounce back and forth between tasks, especially when those tasks are complex and require our active attention, we become less efficient and more likely to make a mistake. Instead of multitasking, put all your attention into completing a singular task. This will result in a less stress as you shut out the pressure of the other tasks for that day. And this in turn will result in higher efficiency and a boost in productivity. Habit number 4, appreciate the little things. You may complain about not having the best that life has to offer. You should be grateful as you remember that somewhere, someone has it worse. If you have food in your refrigerator, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep, you are richer than 75% of the world. Gratitude is a good habit to practice. Gratitude turns what we have into more than enough. But how do we practice this? You may spend the moments after waking up listing down a few things you are grateful for, appreciating their greatness and thinking of them as gifts. As your life right now is in itself a miracle, don't you think? If you wake up this morning with more health than illness, you are more blessed than a million people who will not survive this week. Habit number 5, stay away from social media. The world today runs on digital media, and maybe you have seen the latest vacation of someone else or maybe their new car. This information may inspire you or demoralize you, and also you may never realize how much time it wastes. Surveys shows that the average person has 5 to 6 social media accounts, and they spend a hefty amount of time on each of these accounts. This has been linked to a decrease in mental health due to mental clutter. A social media break seems to be the only solution in such a situation to alleviate stress. Instead of using your phone in your free time, why not read a book or maybe even learn a new hobby? Habit number 6, work out regularly. An average person should spend 30 minutes to an hour of their day exercising. Not only does it make you look great, it boosts creativity and improves your cognitive skills. Working out also lessens the risk of various health issues, such as heart problems or diabetes. Working out does not need to be done in a gym. A simple walk with some friends can do wonders. Even the greatest gym trainers agree that starting out can be taxing. The first few weeks of creating a fitness habit may require commitment, but for sure, it will help in the future. Your social skills will improve, your appetite will be normal, you get better sleep, and the list goes on. If you currently have no exercise habits, you can start with small steps. Imagine the results of doing a few push-ups per day, and envision the results in a year or even 5. Exercising not only trains the body, but also the soul. Speaking of exercise, do any of you have a favorite form of exercise to do? Please let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you. And while you're down there, consider dropping a like and subscribe. Now back to the video. Habit number 7. Prioritize self-care. Most of the time, we are too absorbed in achieving our goals that we fail to take a break here and there. Sometimes it is a good idea to reward yourself or take a rest. Unwinding can give your mind a break and in turn improve your mental health. There are numerous ways to do this, like take a spa day, or go on a trip, or work on your hobbies, or eat outside in the sunshine, and the list goes on. Taking a break can lead to breakthroughs. Habit number 8. Read, read, read. Stimulating your brain has its benefits, though not in an instant. Studies show that our brains change as we learn. Loss of stimulation in the brain leads to slow thinking and unresponsiveness and increases the risk of mental diseases. Reading can lead to an increase in knowledge. Reading different types of books also has its effects. Non-fiction books cause you to be more adaptive to the real world, while fictional books help improve motivation and creativity. Also, doesn't the promise of learning something new every day motivate you? To make reading a habit, you simply have to read in your free time. This is so much better than mindlessly watching TV or browsing social media. Habit number 9. Connect with positive people. Even though having all the time to yourself may seem nice, to add more meaning and enjoyment to your life, you must learn to build relationships. Having great relationships with people can influence our health. Connections can be as important as eating and sleeping. As you learn to connect with people, keep in mind how your relationship with that person may influence your life long term. The ones you care for most should be prioritized, since they are the ones who motivate us and give meaning to our lives. I believe, and studies have shown, that the key to happiness is meaningful, positive relationships. Habit number 10. Be a minimalist. Environment is the invisible hand that shapes our behavior. And through minimalism, where we got rid of things we no longer need. This in turn relieves our minds of the stress that comes with the excess clutter. Life is short, so why waste time with sensory distractions that come with it? We should live focusing on the things that truly matter to us. Minimalism gives us the opportunity. As we spend less on things, this in turn will give us more wealth and time. Minimalism will make us spend less time tidying things and make life actually easier to live. And with less things to think about, the more time to focus on priorities. Well, that is enough practical wisdom for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below. We will be posting 4 to 5 videos per week. So click the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of our new videos weekly. Thanks everyone, and see you in the next video.